MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball. Jeff Samardzija gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he's struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Our temperature not quite as hot as we'd expected. 85 degrees, the reading at first pitch. 2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep, and it's gone. A solo shot here to left, number 21 for him on the season, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly, just like that, they take the lead.
Coming to the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Hey. 2-1 pitch is a cut fastball taken for strike 2.
Hey, after that extra base hit, things could go awry. He didn't. He battled right back in his zone with a nice executed pitch.
Full count, 3-2. He loses him on ball 4. So digging in now, Gary Sanchez. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Stanton stands at first with 1 out. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Gary Sanchez is the second out of the opening frame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Gleyber Torres is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 11 for him on the season as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
Here's Tommy LaStella now.
The second baseman.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Looped over toward first, but an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. Runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Stepping into the box, Whit Merrifield. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
In now is Adam Eaton. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The head-to-head with James Paxton, he's 2 for 4. A 2-ball, no-strike count to the Cubs center fielder. Now the 2-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There is LaStella, and that's out number 1. Settling in now, Chris Bryant, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. Set to deliver the 0-1, and a foul pop behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Line drive to center field. Florio is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. Stepping into the box, Miguel Andujar. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd.
Miguel Andujar.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Yankees have dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
These teams don't match up all that often, but due to interleague, they get a chance to play this season, and it's really difficult to sweep a team in a 3-game series when you don't play that team all that often.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, he had a rough first inning, and now the leadoff single to start this 2nd does not bode well for this pitcher.
And that'll bring in Esteban Florio as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. The Yankees had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the sweep.
This one isn't in the books yet, but when you're going for the sweep and you have a nice lead like they do early on here, things are looking awfully good for the sweep department.
And he misses 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Right side. Hernandez at second. On to first, and they turn the double play. So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring up the pitcher, James Paxton. Ball 1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
The Yankee pitcher at the plate with a 1-1 count. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the 2nd.
After it is Brantley. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Stepping in, Michael Brantley. He's set to lead off the home half of the 2nd. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Brantley sees the ball really well when facing left-handed pitching and generally picks up a lot of hits against southpaws. He isn't known for displaying a ton of power, however, in these matchups.
Yeah, in today's game, when you're hearing the word launch angle, I don't think it applies to him against left-handed pitching. He can put a lot of balls in contact. He doesn't get himself into too many count leverage situations and tries to go deep too much. Just a guy who really puts bat to ball.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Anthony Rizzo comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Grounder down the line at third. Now here's the pitch. Fouled away.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Reined in. Off balance throw. Gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Cubbies drop. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, DJ Stewart. Lifted into center field. Eaton is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Now batting, Luke Voigt. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, and going back to that last AB when he hit the home run, Matty, that ball was up and out of the zone. This guy's a real good high fastball hitter. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking I got to get that ball somewhere below the knees because this guy definitely likes that ball up and elevated.
The 1-1 home. To 1-2 now. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Schwarber is there, 2 down.
The batter,
Giancarlo Stanton now. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at bat. It's ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
High and deep to right. That's in the basket. A home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. 34 home runs now on the year as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead. So now to the plate, Gary Sanchez. Inside here with a cutter as he's lucky that one didn't get him. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is.
Oh, that's low.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. We played 2.5. It's now 4-1 New York.
We're just about set to go here as the Cubs come to bat in the 3rd inning, and Chicago fans have been fortunate to watch one of the best offenses around this season. And with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in the league, it's probably safe to say they are an absolute force with the bat in their hands. As one coach put it, we're extremely fortunate. Fortunate to have incredible talent and fortunate to have incredible work ethic. Our guys really are always trying to improve their game, and you see that in the numbers they're putting up. Back to you, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Florial has it, and there is one away.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. This is on the ground over to first, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So a runner at first with one out now, and the next to bat is Speedy Adam Eaton. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. 1-2 now to Adam Eaton. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. 2-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Andujar brings it in. On to Voit, an inning-ending double play. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Take sign must have been on there because that's right down the middle. Strike 1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Throwback. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chris Bryant is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Florial has it, and there is 1 away. The next Cub up, Wilson Contreras. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Contreras, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Michael Brantley will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Hit hard to the right side. La Stella fields it cleanly, and there are 2 away now.
baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. No balls and 1 strike. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
Cubbies draw a bit. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Estevan Florial. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Fouled off. And he fouls this one off. Again, another foul ball. The 1-2.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
The windup and the 0-1. Four runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. He told me he can't recall many times where they've been able to get to a full count today. And while that's not always a necessity for success, they've clearly had their struggles today, especially when it comes to making things difficult on the opposing pitching.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Got him.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Lifted in the air out towards left center. On the move is Stanton. He gets there, and that's the second out. Javier Baez will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. A ball that's carrying. But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Now back, second baseman, Merrifield.
With Merrifield next to bat. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Michael Walker takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 45.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Luke Voigt is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Slide, ball 2. Hey, 2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Hot shot down the line. And that's through for a hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 0-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. On, he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And this one's off the fists as he fights this one off, but foul. A runner at first with no outs here. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Swing and a ground ball to third. There's Merrifield on to first, a double play. Digging in, Gary Sanchez. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit.
1 sec as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Torres will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Oh, look at Bryant. He's out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Adam Eaton. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. High in the air out to center field. Florio is there, and he has it for the first out. Here's Chris Bryant now, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 2-0 on the way. To 2-2 now.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. La Stella has it. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Tommy La Stella. Out in front of it, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And inside with the breaking pitch that almost got him between the eyes.
Great pitch right there. As a pitcher, you don't want hitters to get too comfortable in that batter's box. That pitch in now might set up some pitch outside.
The 1-2 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. 1 gone here in the Yankee 7th. And striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. Fouled away. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Popped up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, this is just a case.
Now back, the second fielder, Esteban Florio.
At the plate, Esteban Florio, as he'll follow one into the dirt and come up empty for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes now. This is hit the other way out toward left field. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and the big Canadian lefty James Paxton will bat next. From the stretch.
Oh, that's low.
Four runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Working for the punch out and the offering.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Michael Brantley. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Stanton giving chase. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
The first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Pulled toward right center field. Florio will range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 12.
Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And that's dead center for strike 1.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that... Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Alec Mills will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Dom Thompson-Williams is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. So striding forward now, Luke Voigt. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. And a high strike there. It's 1-1.
1-1.
Fastball well outside. The 2-1 home.
No, that's down.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Fastball in there, 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. Ready for another shot now, Giancarlo Stanton. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. So stepping in.
Leading off for the Cubs, the shortstop, Chase.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. So the Bronx Bombers are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale. So if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
In now, Dom Thompson-Williams. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
No doubt about it. You talk about bragging rights. Two cities that love their baseball teams, and geographically they match up. Even though they're not division foes, it's for bragging rights, and this is what it's all about.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Dom Thompson-Williams becomes out number 2 this inning. One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the bleachers and gone. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard.
The center fielder, number 2.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Adam Eaton digging in next. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
And he gets the call there. 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Now batting, the third baseman.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Tommy Kingley takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Has a look, now the pitch. There's a line drive, and that's going to get down. And now, how far will they send that man from first? Tying run headed home. And a relay to the plate. He's in there at the plate. It's a big 2-out hit, and that ties the ball game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws up.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. All set to start the 9th in this one, and next to hit is the catcher, Gary Sanchez. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Eaton going back at the track. He gets to it and he botched it. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, not sure the manager was too happy when he rounded second and headed for third. I mean, he's the go-ahead run, and you hate to get thrown out going for 3 when there are no outs, but it works out for him.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he will swing and miss at a breaking pitch on the outer half. It's 0-1. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, and it's now 6-4. The 6'5" left-hander takes over on the mound now.
Number 57, Kyle Ryan. Now batting, second baseman.
To the plate now, Tommy La Stella, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Roll, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Sinker, 3-2 now. Miguel Andujar is on deck. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Digging in to try it again, Miguel Andujar. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be.
The center fielder,
Aaron Judge will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. None out, runners at first and second. And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
3-2, full count. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
And this is low, ball 1. So far this year against Southpaws, LeMahieu is a real threat at the plate. His batting line sits at the 340 mark.
These are the type of hitters that absolutely frustrate a pitching staff and a pitching coach. He's not trying to do a ton of damage, but he's certainly going to put the ball in play and be a pest the entire season.
1-2 to DJ LeMahieu.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Standing in, DJ Stewart, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Hit on the ground to third. Bryant's got it. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things. Aaron Judge is the new center fielder after coming on as a pinch hitter during the last half inning. Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Here's the first pitch to him. Michael Brantley is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Now the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. On the move is Stanton. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo. Josh Begley will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. Runners on first with 1 down. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point, and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Charcer Burks will come on now and pinch run here.
Now running at second base.
Striding in, Cesar Hernandez. He will.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result that's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Fouled off.
Aroldis Chapman, they call him the Cuban Missile. Well, he needs to start firing some bullets right here. He's in trouble, but I wouldn't bet against him getting out of this mess.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base.
The right fielder, Thompson Williams.
Chapman sets and delivers. Dom Thompson-Williams is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Thompson-Williams stands in at an even 6 feet, throws left-handed, swings the bat the same way. This is his first year at the big league level.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
The batter, number 15. Second baseman,
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Adam Ottavino takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save.
Adam Ottavino.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lined hard toward right center. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And he is out at the plate as they cut down the tying run. And in a flash, this ball game is over. What a finish.
Man, oh man, what an amazing finish. I know it didn't work out, but I applaud them sending the runner right there. They needed a run to tie the game, and it was going to take a great play to get him, but that's just what happened. Wow, that was close, but the one-run margin stands.
A one-run game, 6-5 the final today. New York came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Tommy Kingley gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs, 11 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For the Cubs, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base.
The beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the American League East. Their